Hi everyone, welcome to the first of many videos on this channel. Today we'll be covering long division. So long division is basically a useful method for dividing large numbers, usually those that you can't just do on the top of your head. And to begin, we've got this sample problem here, and the first step would be to rewrite the question in the right format. And the way that you would do this is you first draw this long division symbol, and you need to separate the divisor and the dividend. So I'm just going to write 1278 here and 3 on the left here. Now the next part, I'm just going to introduce the terminology. Now this may or may not be important depending on what year level you are. It just depends on whether you get tested on that. But pretty much the number to be divided is called the dividend, and that's usually the bigger number over here, 1278. And the number which divides the other number is the divisor, usually the smaller number. Okay, now what was the first step over here? So the first step, you start from the left hand side here and look at this number 1. You think, how many times does 3 get divided into 1? And the answer there is 0. So you got 0. And you think to yourself, okay, what's 3 times 0? That's 0. And next you draw a little subtraction. Do a little subtraction here. 1 minus 0, that's 1. Okay, and that's the first number done. Then you move on to the number on the right. Pull the 2 down, and you've got 12 as a whole here, and you think, how many times does 3 go into 12? Divide into 12, well, that'll be 4. And then 3 times 4, that will be 12 again. And you do a little subtraction again, and you actually get 0. Next up, move the 7 down, moving on to the third number, and you think, how many times does 3 divide into 7? And that's twice. And what's 3 times 2? That's 6. 7 minus 6, it's 1. And we move on to the last number here, 18. So how many times, once again, does 3 get divided into 18? That would be 6 times. So what's 3 times 6? That happens to be exactly 18. And you've got 0 as the last number there. Now you've done all the 4 numbers, there's no more numbers left, and then you've done it. That would be your final answer. So the answer would be 426. So to sum up, start from the left and you work out how many times does 3 divide into 1. You do the subtraction, then you pull the next number down. You do the subtraction, you pull the next number down. Do the subtraction, pull the next number down, so forth until you reach the last number. And that's how you do long division.